earlier in the year, my substantive minister, the Honorable Minister for Transport, Honorable Joseph Nekwe, also visited the authority, and this is her familiarization tour. Together, they are providing the leadership that His Excellency, the President, is asking us to provide for the Ghana Maritime Authority, where I serve as a Director General. Yes, we have indicated that one of our mandates in the country and the core thing that we deliver is promoting job creation abroad. The maritime sector is international, so our capacity to create jobs is not national. As a matter of fact, our ability to create jobs is supposed to be global. So, and luckily for us in Ghana, our seafarers are counted as some of the best in terms of their knowledge and their specialization and professionalism. So just imagine that we have hundreds of countries in the world, and yet Ghana's seafarers are counted among the top 5. So the global shipping industry is always looking for our seafarers. So we've had generation of seafaring culture in Ghana also. So we have a lot of seafarers there that are already employed. When the US visa restriction was introduced, the implication is that most of our seafarers were now losing their jobs. Either their contracts were being terminated, or the ability for them to renew their contract was becoming a challenge. And the reason is simple, that for major countries in the world, when you are being employed as a seafarer, you must have a visa for those countries. And US is one of the major countries. So every ship may call or would call in the US port at least once in a year, or maybe several times in a year. In the case of cruise ships, as many as over 50% to 60% of cruise ships will definitely call in US port. So, and when you are a seafarer on board, then you must have a visa. And the visa restriction then meant that in the case of Ghana, our existing seafarers that are employed globally were having challenges in renewing their contract or having their contracts to continue. And the new seafarers that are currently being finalized to send out for employment. For example, we have one company that came to us most recently, and we've been working together, and all the seafarers that they have trained, which were supposed to be employed, that was a challenge. So this particular intervention by His Excellency the President, the Foreign Ministry, has done quite a lot of good in supporting the livelihood and employment of people in the maritime sector, especially seafarers. And we also mentioned the issue of a Brazil restriction, which is also the next one that our Deputy Minister and our Minister are going to look into to help us resolve that one. That one has to do with a special card. It's a security card that seafarers must now have, a chip. And it's part of global this. And we are yet to migrate to that as a country, and we are taking steps to do that. But until we do that, we'll asking them for a waiver so that our book that is used now, like a passport book, can still be recognized whilst we move to the chip.